Alright, today we are learning about Riemann sums with Paul Mariska and Danny Vincent. A Riemann sum is an approximation of the area underneath a curve. Now there are three types of Riemann sums, the left, midpoint, and right. We'll be going over each of these.
A left Riemann sum is one method to find the area underneath a curve. First, we'll sketch our curve and map its points. The main idea behind a Riemann sum is to chop up the curve into smaller boxes and add their areas to get one larger approximation of the area. This is a graph of the boxes shown. As you can see, the height is the leftmost point of the box, thus left Riemann sum. Then we add our areas and plug and chug to get our final area underneath the curve. The trick with left point Riemann sums is that if the slope is positive, it will be an under approximation of the area, and it is an over approximation if the slope is negative.
A right Riemann sum is another method to find the area under a curve. Again, we will sketch our curve and map its points and chop it up into boxes and add their areas. However, this time we will use the rightmost point of the box as the height. Then we add up the areas and plug in our values to get our answer. Now with the right Riemann sum, it is an over approximation if the graph is positive and an under approximation if the graph is negative.
The final form of a Riemann sum is the midpoint sum. Instead of using the left or rightmost point, it uses, you guessed it, the midpoint. To find the midpoint, you find the intermediate value of the 2 points and use that as your height, such as if the points were 1 and 3, your midpoint value would be 2. This will give you a closer approximation than the other two, but don't mess it up like we did the first time around, or you'll get the wrong answer.